Let me share famous lines of Nelson Mandela. Quote, a leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble one go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they were directed from behind. Unquote.
Very true, ma'am. If your action inspires others to dream more, do more, learn more, then you are a leader.
Very true, sir. It's the time of the year to identify and felicitate the student council members of MSB Nagpur. I wish a very pleasant morning to one and all present here. I, on behalf of MSB family, extend a warm welcome to all at the Investiture Ceremony to witness the students take pledge to serve their fellow mates with dignity and honor.
Let us begin this auspicious day by reciting the Holy Quran, which enlightened our soul. I request Idris Fakhruddin Zariwala for Qiraat.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Let me present our riddle before you. I am a great and bold, never quitting. I have the heart of gold. I lead by example. I show what to do. I empower people to be a team and make them realize to follow their dream. Who am I? Yes? Yes, correct. I am a leader.
Now, what is investiture? Investiture ceremony is a formal investing of a person with authority, power, rights, office, and dignity. It's rightly said, leaders are not born, they are made. In fact, investiture ceremony is one of the most important traditional feature of any school and eagerly awaited by the students.
To grace this occasion, we are honored to have Sheikh Malik Bhai Fidwi as the guest of honor.
It gives me immense pleasure to announce that on this occasion we have with us Mr. Mustafa Bhai Hussain as the chief guest. We heartily welcome you, sir.
We are privileged to have Dr. Sarah Bain as a guest. We heartily welcome you, ma'am.
I take pleasure in welcoming Mrs. Rashida Ben Fidwi as one of the guests. Now the welcome will not be complete if I do not welcome the backbone of MSB Nagpur, respected Principal Ma'am and Mr. Jana, we welcome you both.
It is a proud moment for the MSB family that is a summative of parents, staff and students to witness the children being invested with great responsibilities while embarking on a new journey as leaders.
To begin with, I request honorable guests Mr. Malik Bhai and Rashika Bain to come forward and pin the badges. The first category of the school cabinet is the head boy and the head girl. So here are the names. Head boy, it's Mohammad Hussain. Mohammad Mustafa Bhai Hussain. Head girl? Yes. Head girl is Mubaraka Moiz Bhai Mehtawala. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
The next category of the student council is the assistant head boy and the assistant head girl. I request Mr. Mustafa Bhai and Dr. Sara Bain to pin the badges. So here the names are assistant head boy. It is Idris Fakhruddin Zariwala. Assistant head girl is Khatija Murtaza Hussain.
Next category is the house captains and the vice captains. So blue house captain is Hussain Murtaza Bhai Kutbi. Vice captain is Maria Saifuddin Bhai Vardhawala.
This is for Blue House.
Now greenhouse captain is Sakina Hussaini Patawala. And vice captain is Hussain Huzaifa Suneli.
Now for the yellow house, captain Aziz Moiz Bhai Sunilwala. Yellow house captain. And vice captain Rukaiya Murtaza Bhai Kagazwala. Yellow house vice captain.
Red house captain is Hussain Muhammad Bhai Lodgar. And vice captain is Zainab Hussaini Hussain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Thank you. The next category is pinning the badges to the prefects. From 8th day, we have Husaina Huzaifa Bhai Izzi and Arabia Qutubuddin Bhai Nasikwala. And from 8B, it's Burhanuddin Mansoor Bhai Khamoji and Muhammad Abdul Qadir Bhai Saifi. Thank you, ma'am.
A question props up in my mind that in this scenario of COVID-19 pandemic, where we are having virtual classes, what is the role of these leaders?
Yeah, a genuine question, sir. And I think the audience is also thinking about this only. For this, I request Janab Mullah Murtuzabhai Chenwala to come up and unfold the roles and duties the leaders will play in this session.
Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi states, Al-Mu'minu akhul mu'minin, la yadlimuhu wa la yashtamuhu. A mu'min is a mu'min's brother. He neither wrongs him nor insults him. He further states, Al-Mu'minu lil-mu'mini kal-bunyan, yashuddu ba'duhum ba'dan. A mu'min for another mu'min is like a structure whose various parts support one another. Deriving inspiration from the above ahadith sharifa, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi has elucidated a mu'min's duty towards another mu'min. I am here to announce the duties and responsibilities of this year's cabinet. The most important duty for this year's cabinet is to respect and abide by the school rules and to assist every student in their endeavors with humility and humbleness. They will keep a check on the uniforms of the students. They will keep an eye on the chat box during the online classes and the break time. They will make sure that every student keeps their video on. During Tilawat al-Dua, they will ensure that everyone is standing during Wazifat al-Shukr. They will keep an eye on the login time of students. During the break period, they will ensure that every student speaks either English or Lisan al-Dawah and no one is speaking any inappropriate words. They will also keep a note that no one plays games and uses WhatsApp or other social media applications during online classes and the break period. They will keep the attendance of students of their hazari of majlis on all miqats. They will discuss and plan the implication of tarbiyat umur, the habit of praying namaz, the habit of praying Quran Majid with their class muraqib and class teacher. If they find anyone violating the school rules, they will keep a note in their diaries and inform the student's name to the class teacher on the same day. As and when required, the cabinet will be given access to enter any class to perform their duties. These duties are to be performed during online classes and physical classes whenever the school resumes. We expect that the cabinet executes their task with utmost proficiency and perform their assigned duties with efficiency. May Allah Ta'ala grant strength to the cabinet to perform their duties and acquire the happiness of our beloved Aqamullah Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin. May Allah Ta'ala grant Sayyidina Ali Qadr Mufaddal Saifuddin a long and prosperous life to the day of Qiyamah. Ameen.
At this moment, let me share a chronicle from APJ Kalam's life. He says it was in the year 1979 when he was the project manager for SLV, a satellite launch vehicle. His mission was to put the satellite in orbit. On August 10, 1979, he was there at Sriharikota in the launch pad. The countdown was going on. Barely 40 seconds left for the launch. The computer displayed "Do not launch." Now, being the mission head, project head, he had to take decision. So Mr. Kalam bypassed the computer and ordered for the launch. And instead of putting the satellite in the orbit, it plunged it into the Bay of Bengal. So 1979 was a total failure. And Dr. Satish Dhawan, the chairman of the Indian Research Space Organization, said he himself is responsible for the failure. And he took the full blame on himself. And barely 11 months later, on July 18, 1980, Mr. Kalam and his team was successful in launching the satellite called Rohini in space. This time also Mr. Satish Dhawan was with Mr. Kalam. This time he said, "Mr. Kalam, you go ahead." And he gave the full credit to Mr. Kalam. So the moral of the story is, when the failure occurred, the leader took it up. And when the success came, he gave the credit to his team. So this is the power of a leader. Do remember, children.
I would like to remind the cabinet members that they are the torch bearers of all the values that schools stand for and urge them to take up the responsibility with commitment and integrity. I now invite head boy, head girl, their assistants, and house captains to administer the oath as the newly appointed council members, signaling the beginning of their year of leadership.
We,
the newly appointed members
the newly appointed members of MSB Student Council, hereby pledge that we will serve our school and schoolmates with teamwork, initiative, moral courage, exemplary conduct. And service above self. We will drive our school values of rectitude, excellence, compassion, loyalty. With a deep sense of duty and honor. And above all, to uphold the integrity of our Mawla at all times.
I request our chief guest, Mr. Mustafa Bhai Hussain, to share his valuable thoughts with us.
Good morning, everyone. I am happy and excited to see the happy and excited faces of the children who are going to be the face of MSB Nagpur for the next coming year. Right? You will be the face of this institute for 1 full year. Right? The captains, the vice captains, the house captains, the head boy, the head girl. Wow. I was wondering, sitting over here pinning the badges, why is it that only the children of 10th are selected for these roles? The prefects, the head boy, the head girl. I mean, why not a student from class 5th, 6th, 7th, or any other class? And the only logical conclusion that I came to was that you have been in this institute right from the beginning of your childhood days. You know every nick and corner of this school, right? You can sneak out onto the ground without the principal or the masoor knowing it, right from the front grade. Right? And of course, you know the teachers, you know all the teachers. So being a prefect, being a house captain, being a head boy or a head girl, there's a lot of responsibility on you. Live up to the high standards. Alright? Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for motivating and guiding the school cabinet members with your golden words. And from teacher's side, thank you for stepping in the shoes of a teacher and sharing your experience. Thank you, sir. Now I think the head girl is very excited. So I beseech her to come up and share her views.
Spider-Man once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. Being appointed as the head girl of such a renowned and esteemed institution is nothing less than a dream come true. Today, when I wear this badge, I wear a duty that needs utter determination, integrity, and influence. For me, this is an opportunity to bring a positive change and make ourselves and the school its best version. Act as an executive of discipline and moderate norms. I therefore seek for cooperation and collaboration of each and every student to help us make a difference and set an example, not just by mere words, but by extraordinary action, leading to excellent results. Lastly, I thank everyone for believing in me and entrusting me with such a post. Thank you.
I call upon our head boy to share his feelings.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable guest of honor, respected chief guest, Masood Janab, Principal Ma'am, Murakibs, teachers, and all my dear friends. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. It has been the motto, the ultimate vision of our school, this institute, to evolve us students as well-rounded, educated, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. I held the position of head boy as the most revered, the most prestigious position in the school, which, with a lot of hard work and determination, dedication, and support, I have achieved with much love. But this position is more than just a pheasant's feather in the cap. It is a responsibility, a desire to improve and innovate and create a better version of the school. Now, in these hard and frustrating times, it has come up as a challenge for our school to make an impression via digital schooling. And we all aspire, we all children and teachers aspire to see our school on the top, right? So I and the cabinet members implore all the students, the parents and the diligently working teachers of this institute to pitch in and amalgamate, to cooperate and contribute to see the changes themselves. And again, I fully understand all the responsibilities and high hopes that were pinned to me with this batch. Thank you.
So, sir, I, Shabi Faruqi,
And Mr. Hadim Ali, hereby signing off and wishing you success in life.
thank you and have a good day.